Well, I agree. We all had a great feeling during the week. It's been a while without, having a week like that with many days where you can, spread a little bit what you want, the information, the loads too. So we are coming from crazy weeks, playing 2 games in 1 week, a lot of travels, and having a week like that, I think helped us, to be honest. And the feeling was really good. What we wanted to improve, I think, also during the week it's been great, and today we've seen that, especially attacking the last third, occupying the box much better, quick crosses, and yeah, being a little bit more patient on the ball, but especially being more aggressive in the last third. So I think good job to all the players.
It seems like lately the emphasis has been creating from the wings whenever you can, and obviously you've got players that are capable of that. But it seemed like today it was very almost easy for the combinations to to open up the spaces you needed, and then the goals all come from almost point blank range. What is working? What's allowing the players, that especially on the wings, to create so much?
Yeah, they are the ones who receive at the end, but to give them time and space to receive, you need to do something inside. So it's also credit to the people who is inside, and also the people who starts the build-up, recognizing when is a good time to bring the ball over there. And today we know that they were defending pretty narrow, especially wings, so because they wanted to protect the middle, and that allows you to have a little bit more space through the width. So we wanted to exploit those situations, especially with Gavi and Trin on the right, and Rose in a 1v1 on the left, and also Croy dropping a little bit there. But being patient enough to identify when was the right moment. So once these players with time and space they receive, we know that then they can express their talent, and also we wanted to be aggressive attacking the back line and getting people in the box.
Buenas tardes, Cole. Felicidades por la clasificación a los playoffs. Desde el minuto 15 empecé a notar un Washington Spirit mucho más ofensivo, como buscando una urgencia del gol. Quizás esto fue parte del plan del partido, fue algo que se fue dando en el desarrollo del mismo.
Bueno, no. Al final la idea era intentar empezar con la misma intención, pero es cierto que a veces necesitas unos pocos de minutos para entrar en el partido, para ver un poco también qué hace el rival, asentarte y bueno, creo que el equipo poquito a poco se ha ido encontrando mejor y bueno, y creo que al final hemos podido ser nosotras, que era un poco también el mensaje de hoy. Creo que estamos compitiendo cada semana contra nosotras mismas, intentando ser mejor. Y a partir de ahí, pues hoy un poco el mensaje era ese, ¿no? De intentar ser mejor que la semana pasada, seguir mejorando, sobre todo en aspectos que el equipo tiene que dar un paso adelante, y hoy creo que lo hemos hecho muy bien.
Hablando de competición, esta semana tienen otra semana a mitad otra vez, donde van a jugar un partido importante contra Gotham. O sea, yo sé que a lo mejor me va a decir que te deje celebrar esto, pero sí, ya se viene lo que es la Champions Cup. O sea, ¿qué tan importante, verdad, buscar ese partido que de ganarlo le daría el liderato al grupo?
Pues ya sabes la respuesta. Déjame celebrar. Let me celebrate. Sí, evidentemente sabemos que es una semana otra vez complicada porque en 2 días tenemos otro partido y luego vendrá San Diego. Al final ya lo sabíamos, también de ahí un poco lo que estamos intentando construir, pues dando minutos a todas las jugadoras posibles, rotando, que a partir de ahí también pueda haber un poco de descanso. Pero creo que hoy lo importante es el partido contra Houston. Ahora es momento de descansar y de celebrar, porque a partir de mañana ya tendremos tiempo de pensar en Gotham, pero hoy sí que creo que el equipo se merece todo el mérito posible, porque creo que ha hecho un grandísimo partido. Y no es fácil conseguir los playoffs por segundo año consecutivo, pues pronto, ¿no? Porque todavía quedan unas jornadas, y de la manera que el equipo lo ha hecho. Entonces creo que hay que darle mucho mérito a las jugadoras, y a partir de ahí pues ya tendremos tiempo de pensar en Gotham.
¿Tenías me habla, verdad, de que llevas 2 años consecutivos clasificando los playoffs? El año pasado fue como asistente, esta vez como head coach. ¿Había algún grado de cierto de presión de tener que hacerlo debido a que el año pasado ya lo habían logrado?
Ninguna. La verdad que no. No, presión no. Al final es simplemente pues el equipo, la ambición que tiene el equipo de querer conseguir pues otra vez pues eso, volver a jugar los playoffs. Todo el mundo aquí es muy ambicioso, desde nuestra propietaria, el club, todo el mundo que está involucrado, y a partir de ahí queremos evidentemente intentar mejorar lo que se hizo el año pasado. A partir de ahí, pues todo el mundo está alineado con que el primer paso era conseguir los playoffs. Ahora el siguiente paso, pues intentaremos asegurar esa segunda plaza para poder tener evidentemente los 2 primeros partidos aquí, y a partir de ahí pues vemos qué pasa.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
Coach Colin, you're probably not aware of this, but it's Nigeria Independence Day in 3 days on October 1st, and Gift Monday comes up, and there was a hat trick, as giving a gift to Nigeria before that. But she hasn't played in a while. Looks like you've been resting her, I'm not sure. But do you think that the time off that she's had may have helped her, get back to sharpness? Because I know she's been playing a lot of games from Spain, and then she came here, no time to rest, went straight in. So how much of, the time off that she's had, has helped her, in these goals that she scored today?
Could be. Maybe that's a question for her. But I think right now we are having a huge competition between us. So I think sometimes players, they need to feel that, to be honest, because she was doing great. Just the first games, I remember she was scoring, she was doing a great job, but then Sofia coming, so there's more competition. And then, I think that competition helps you to be even better, because you know that you need to be always performing at your best, because if not, there are other players that can get that spot. I think she's very humble and hardworking. We are having good communication with her, the things that probably she needs to improve a little bit. And yeah, sometimes, when you realize like, wow, now it's not just about me, because at the beginning maybe she was a little bit alone, then with Hachi leaving because of her situation, but now the competition is higher. And I think that's going to help Sofia, that's going to help Monday, that's going to help all players, having more options. And as a team, now we see that it doesn't matter who starts, it doesn't matter who comes on the second half, that we can have a huge impact. And that's something really positive, because with all my respect, a lot of teams, maybe they have just one starting or 12, 13 players, but we don't want that. We want to have as many players available and ready to compete and ready to have a good impact.
And let's talk about Debbie Abiodun a little bit. She's coming, you recalled her from Dallas. And
you just asked questions about the Nigerians, huh?
Well,
just kidding.
I know. I'm going to come to the playoffs, but just what about Debbie? So, how much of an impact has Debbie done for this team?
I think everyone is seeing. I'm not surprised, to be honest, because I think I told that the other day. When I first met her in preseason, I saw her potential, and I was like, wow, she's ready. She's ready to compete. But at that time, we didn't have maybe that spot for her, and we thought that would be better for her just to get minutes in Dallas, to get experience coming from college. And after that season, you see the type of player that she is. It doesn't matter where, again, she plays in the middle, that how many balls she's able to win. On the ball, I think also she's showing, performance. Like, you feel like she's very mature. Patience on the ball, decision making also is really good, and you feel that when she's on the field, she's covering a lot of spaces, and I'm very happy for her, because again, we have maybe another profile like Hal, her, they are able to maybe play along, and that's not easy in this league. If we want to have maybe 2 attacking midfielders like Lacey, Croy, Rumi, she can cover a lot of ground, so that helps you to be even more aggressive sometimes. Because sometimes we were playing with 2 midfielders, but her and Hal are able to play there alone. So really good.
Last question. You could have clinched the playoff spot last week, but you did it today. How important is it to do it in front of the Spirit fans here at home, and what kind of momentum does it give this team going into that game against Gotham next week?
Well, it's huge, and I think really positive, because again, the connection that we are having with our fans is amazing, and bringing this game today, obviously the playoffs was our first aim as a team, as an organization, and doing that here, I think it's really important. I think today all fans have had a great time, watching the team. Again, it's not just about the result, it's about the way that we've competed. I think what we are spreading as a team, the feelings that we are just provoking, I think that's something really powerful, and I'm really glad that everyone that is coming to out the field, is enjoying the how we play.
Hey, Adrián. You mentioned the finishing and the attacking third and the finishing in the box today was very good. And, you guys are on a 10-game unbeaten streak now, but there's been a few draws in that in that streak. So how important was it to focus on that finishing today and ensure that this was a win and an emphatic win with, 4 goals?
Well, it's huge because I think obviously you are not able to see the training sessions and also the week, but what we've been training during the week today, they've executed that perfectly. So that makes a lot of sense as a team, and that gives you a lot of confidence, because sometimes it's a matter of details when to play that ball. Maybe sometimes we don't have numbers enough and we were crossing, or maybe the spots weren't maybe occupied as we wanted, or details about the timing to get the box. And today I think we've identified that really good. Sometimes we needed to be patient on the ball and moving them a little bit, and we've done that. Sometimes in fast attacks we didn't want them to be organized in the box, and with those quick crosses with Trin, Gabi, and also Rose, and I think we've done a good job. So really, really positive, because again, you can see that every day we are training better, we are getting better, and having the threats that we have as a team, it's really important to be that clinical in the last third.
Buenas tardes, Adrián. Felicitaciones en la victoria y la clasificación a los playoffs. Un poco de lo que te preguntaron anteriormente, el equipo ha venido con un streak de invictos de 10 partidos. ¿Qué importante ha sido esa racha de partidos donde no han perdido para la confianza del equipo, ya pensando en los playoffs?
Pues muy bien, la verdad que, si te soy sincero, nosotros vamos bastante semana a semana y evidentemente que analizamos pues los resultados y lo que estamos consiguiendo. Creo que es importante que el equipo se muestra pues muy sólido, ¿no? Sobre todo en la manera de competir, independientemente de si jugamos en casa o fuera. Cada partido creo que hemos tenido ocasiones de ganarlo, que creo que eso es algo importante y muy difícil en esta liga. Evidentemente que a veces no puedes ganar todos los partidos, pero es importante que el equipo se lo crea y que se muestre pues con esa solvencia de poder competir ante cualquier rival. A partir de ahí, pues evidentemente muy contento. Creo que las jugadoras se lo merecían, un partido como el de hoy, y poder hacerlo pues delante de nuestra afición, la verdad que es algo maravilloso.
¿Qué impresiones te deja la actuación hoy de Gift Monday anotando un hat-trick?
Pues genial, y muy contento por ella, porque le decía a tu compañero que no era fácil, ¿no? Porque al principio cuando llegó, pues evidentemente lo estaba haciendo muy bien, se adaptó muy rápido, estaba jugando muchos minutos, y una vez que también Sofía se incorporó al equipo, pues hay más competencia y sí que ha habido las últimas semanas a lo mejor ella no se ha encontrado con los minutos que evidentemente tenía, pero ha seguido trabajando, es súper humilde y estamos muy cerca también de ella para intentar mejorar un poco esas situaciones, sobre todo de estar cerca de área, de atacar bien esos espacios, porque creo que es una jugadora diferencial, sobre todo dentro del área. Hoy hemos visto pues que lo ha hecho muy bien, entonces muy contento por ello.
Thanks. Jonathan Tannenwald from the Philadelphia Inquirer. You're going back into the CONCACAF Champions Cup on Wednesday. What does that tournament and winning it, and potentially winning it, and all that comes with that, going into the Club World Cup and all that, mean for this organization? I'm sure it means a lot for Michelle Kang. Maybe you can address, in the bigger picture a little bit, what it would mean for this organization to get onto that stage by winning this tournament.
Huge step. We are an organization that wants to spread, our identity, not just here in the US, but also internationally. So that competition allows you to spread your brand, to spread your identity, all over the world, and trying to play with the best teams in the world. And this is our aim. We want to be there, in those spots. I think the players also are really focused on that. For us, it's a really important competition, and also it's helping us to build what we want, because you have the chance to play more games. More players are involved. Obviously, in terms of recovery, rest and stuff like that is not ideal, but we are now with that mindset just to go again and try to improve what we've done today. So the same that I was saying yesterday. So in 2 days we have another chance, and I hope that we can take a step forward as a team. But it's an important competition for us, and obviously for our club I think it's really important to be playing against the best teams in the world.
A lot of us in this room were here last summer when Arsenal and Chelsea came here. But those were friendlies. Those were preseason exhibitions for them.
Yeah.
What would it mean for the sport to have you guys versus Chelsea, Gotham versus Arsenal, somebody versus Barcelona, whatever it may be, in a real official competition with some stakes on it?
Really positive, I think, for the sport, for the players. Also, I think, being able to play against other teams that you cannot play during the season is something unique. And for the best, for the players, for the game, for women's sport, I think is huge. It's really important, and I hope that we can have that chance, because you can spread also all over the world how women's soccer is improving and growing, and having those games, I think, can help to that growth, and also for the fans, I think will be great.
Go to Andre on this side.
Congrats on the win, Adrián, and thanks for speaking with us. Wanted to ask about Keisha Silla. When you were interim head coach, you kept a lot of the squad, and they were rookies at the time, involved, and then they put in a big role later in the season. And Keisha's kind of this is her first NWSL start, though she's been with the team for a while. How did you go about keeping her involved, and then how did you think she did today in her first start?
She's done great. Great job today. It wasn't easy because, as you said, she played in CONCACAF but not in the league. And with her, I wanted to give her a chance early, but sometimes you cannot. She came from Lyon injured, so she needed a little bit of time at the beginning just to get adapted, just obviously get fit, healthy. And we know how physical this league is, so she needed some time at the beginning. So we spent a few months getting her ready to be able to compete. And from there, she's really young, and she had that time, to improve a little bit what we wanted, to be ready. And then with those CONCACAF games, I think she had that confidence enough, to be ready to compete. And today we felt that she was ready, and I think she's done a great job. And now again, we are adding an extra player. That's really positive for her, but also for the team.
And wanted to ask, because obviously the goals are great, 4-goal win, 8 goals in the last 4 games, but also 3 clean sheets in the last 4 games. You talk about the improvement defensively and making sure that when you do score goals, aside from 1 game, you're keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah, obviously keeping those clean sheets help you to have more chances to win. That's something that we all know, and obviously we are working a lot on those situations. I think the team has done a great job, after the break, being a little bit more compact, not just defending. I always say the same. So as close as you are when you are attacking, then you have more chances to win it back if you lose it. So it's a matter of distances. I think those details also we are now getting better. After losing the ball, I think we are also aggressive. Those 5 seconds, trying to win it back. And when we need to be organized in a mid-block, low block, we all are running back. I think the effort that obviously all players, but especially forwards, you can see Trin defending, Rose, Sofia, Monday. So they are the first defenders, and as a team, that's really important. yeah, I'm very happy because also defending the box today, I think we've done a good job. The other day, we conceded a goal against Angel City in that PK with that cutback, and something that we wanted to improve. And I think today we were a little bit more organized.
Last one.
Coach, felicitaciones, clasificación para los playoffs. Y lo otro es de que hoy estábamos celebrando el Día Latino. Nuestras representantes son Rebeca y Lacey Santos. Desafortunadamente pues no vimos a Rebeca, cómo sigue ella y cuándo la vamos a volver a tener en la cancha. Y Lacey Santos estuvo jugando el día de hoy. ¿Por qué no jugó los 90 minutos?
You always, I'm going to say it in English, you always ask weird questions about, I mean, okay. Yeah, just kidding. Rebe está bien. Rebe está bien, lo que pasa es que todavía nos tenemos que esperar un poquito a que acabe el hueso. Tenía una pequeña fisura ahí en el hueso y creemos que para esta semana ya va a estar disponible. Hoy era un poco precipitado jugar, entonces no queríamos tampoco asumir riesgo, pero está haciéndolo muy bien, está entrenando ya con el equipo, mañana y pasado entrenará y vamos a ver si para Gotham, si está en condiciones, quizá pueda tener minutos y si no, esperamos que para San Diego pueda estar disponible. Y Lacey, bueno, no ha jugado 90 porque hay otras jugadoras que también tienen que jugar y porque también tenemos un partido en 2 días y bueno, hoy por suerte era yo creo que un partido donde también hemos podido hacer cambios, rotaciones y es importante también pues bueno, dar descanso a las jugadoras y que otras tengan la posibilidad de participar.
Just how grateful I am to be at 100 and 100 with this team. I mean, yeah, my journey hasn't been just straight, so being able to be here as now a center back and not where I thought I'd be, I mean, just able to like grow and adapt into my professional game. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
Thinking about this game, Esme told us in the McKeown that she really thought this weekend training was really high level from everyone, and she kind of anticipated that the performance would be really strong. What did you see that maybe building into this game that allowed you to sort of dominate from start to finish?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think everyone was on the same page during training, and just getting players more minutes and being able to create those connections on the field. We were able to do that during training with everyone, and then it showed on the field today.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tara. Thanks for taking the time, as always. I figured I'd start. Aubrey mentioned in the mixed zone post game some of the adjustments and improvements that you guys have been able to make to not concede goals after taking the lead. She specifically mentioned, you and Esme and the back line being able to, chase down balls after if there were slip-ups or things like that while playing out the back. Like how much has that been like a point of focus for you guys to, maintain these clean sheets, especially after going up?
Yeah, definitely. We always want to get a shutout, and I think today was a perfect example of that, of just maybe not everything's perfect, but trying our best to keep that shutout and keep our lead as much as we want. Yeah.
And I know no game is easy, but what does it mean to at least have like a 3-0 lead at halftime and have a game where you guys had such a handy lead for most of it, and have that be the game that clinches you guys a playoff spot?
It was awesome, and it's always so much fun, and especially today when it was hot, like just the heat got to everyone out there, so being able to be up 3 and then just keeping more possession in the second half, I think it was really fun for everyone.
How big was it not to just get this result at home and clinching, but now that you guys have to refocus to the CONCACAF, getting this result, and Adrián mentioned celebrate today, we got to get back to work tomorrow, like that shift. So how big is it to get this out of the way, get the playoff spot clinched, then you can refocus on CONCACAF?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, we're not done yet. We want to keep winning these last league games to be able to have a home playoff spot, but as of now, just celebrating our clinch and having like fun today, and then tomorrow, like he said, just focusing everything on Wednesday because that's the next game ahead, and then after that game, the weekend.
And how big is it for you as a player to not only just participate in CONCACAF, but to one day even think about winning the tournament and seeing that you guys could go to the FIFA Club World Cup?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's just like another thing we're all competitors to just be involved in and wanting to win everything. So being able to be in this tournament and have the opportunity to be in the Club World Cup is amazing, and we want to treat that game like it's very important as well.
Congratulations on the win and, of course, the clean sheet. This is your, third clean sheet in the last 4 games. Adrián spoke a little bit about the growth defensively. How have you seen it from your perspective in making sure that the team can hold on to those leads?
Yeah, I mean, we can't lose if we have a clean sheet. So just going into every game with that mindset and wanting to have a clean sheet and be locked in defensively. Obviously, there will be some slip-ups, but just having each other's backs and working each week to perfect what we messed up the game before, even if there was clean sheets like today. There's definitely some stuff we can clean up for next week and then just keep building on that.
And I know you are aware now of your Tara the Explorer nickname.
Yes, that video is so funny.
It's tremendous. It might be the best highlight reel I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You had a couple today. One, you put a cross across the box, and Cantore, and I think Rodman skied the shot. It went by Cantore, and Rodman skied the shot. Obviously, the contribution from center back going up is impressive and great, but are you a little frustrated that nobody put that in the back of the net?
I mean, my job is just to do what's best for the team and create those opportunities if I see them. I mean, Trin's amazing, so I'm not going to knock her for missing that. It would have been great to assist your best friend, but maybe next week.
There you go. Keep doing it.
I'm sorry. You all started this season with so many injuries. How much of an impact, has having all those players coming back made the difference, with winning so many games down the stretch?
Yeah, it's great, especially in the final stretch of the season. We're able to rotate players like we saw today. There was a lot of maybe new faces that we haven't seen that much throughout the season, and they were able to step up in big moments and play amazing. Like Keisha did a great job today, so just being able to be healthy, and during training, like I said, we had a great training week because everyone was on the field. We were creating those connections, so it's great to have everyone get in a healthier. I mean, obviously we have some injuries still, but yeah, hopefully that just keeps getting better.
So not getting too far ahead, but last season you guys fell just short against the Pride. What does it take, or what will it take this season to go one better and bring that trophy home?
I think just treating each game as the most important. Obviously, just being able to be in the playoffs is amazing, and then as we finish the rest of the season, hopefully getting that second position so we're able to be at home, and then just staying headstrong during the playoffs. We want to win every game. We want to be in that final, and we do want to win it, so just looking forward to that, hopefully.
How was to play against Houston Dash? They are in the 10th place. This is a strong team. Washington Spirit now, they're in the 2nd place. How was the whole experience to play against them?
I think it was a great game for us. Obviously, they're a good opponent, but just being able to do what we wanted in possession and out of possession. We just had a lot of fun out there, and every team in the NWSL can give you trouble on any given day. We've seen that, but being able to get that 4-0 win was amazing.
Last one.
Tara, I did notice when you came in, you have like an ice bag on your knee. There was the moment you got treated, but also I think there were a couple times where you ended up like kind of slamming into the grass. I know it's I think we asked this the last time, but how are you doing? How's your knee? And just how are you doing in general after a couple of tough collisions?
I'm good. Just bumps and bruises. Yeah. Yeah, part of the game.
And I did want to ask a little about, Adrián mentioned that when you want to create things on the flanks, it starts in the middle. Something has to happen in the middle to open that up. Mm-hmm. It seemed like you were able to create a bunch for Gift. Where were those opportunities? What were you seeing in terms of opening things up so that it was easy to get forward and create those scoring chances?
Yeah, I think just the movement of the midfielders, opening that space for maybe people higher up, or there was a lot of 1-2, give and go, like playing off each other, I think is what opened up the field for us today, and then we were able to create and score those opportunities.
All right. Thanks, Tara. You're good.
Okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Monday. Have fun. Thank you. Good job.
All right. We're now joined by Gift Monday, who recorded the fastest hat trick in NWSL history today. You go.
Gift, thanks for speaking with us. Congrats on the hat trick.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask a little about the nature of the chance creation today. It seemed like you weren't having to score from long distance or dribble through anybody. You just had to, I think we talked about this before, get in the box, get in the right position, and finish them off. What were you seeing that was sort of opening the game up so that it was, for in the end, just get to the box and score the goal?
I mean, first of all, it was actually the game plan, and it was executed perfectly well today. And for me, being well positioned in the box is actually like my biggest strength. So, I mean, I need to like focus on my strengths instead of like trying to do what other people are doing. So yeah, I just try to be at well positioned for any pass because I trust my teammate. They are going to like give me the pass. So.
When you have a problem, you score 3 goals, you might run out of celebrations. Did you run out, or did you have enough where you're like, no, I can do 3 today?
Actually, I would never run out of celebration. I mean, I have like a constant one, but I love to dance, so there's always like a new step. So yeah, I can never run out of celebration.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll follow right up on that. Just the, I know you have the shoot an arrow celebration for the first goal. I think I've seen you do that one before. That's the consistent one, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did that one come about?
Okay, so growing up, I didn't like have people that really believe in my potentials. So each time I score a goal, I do that because I feel like I see myself more than how people like see me. I see myself right there up in the sky among the stars, and each time I shoot the arrow, I feel like, oh, okay, I'm still there, So yeah.
And then, I know the hat trick is a pretty remarkable achievement, but I guess reflecting on it, when was the last time you might have scored a hat trick, and how different was this to the last time that might have happened, assuming it has before?
Yeah, actually, it's been a minute. It's been a while I've scored a hat trick, and I mean, today it came so fast, and I think it's just based on hard work and team spirit, and also I would want to say a very big thank you to my coach for trusting me and giving me the opportunity to start to this game, because I think that hat trick have been waiting for me for a very long time. So yeah, I am so grateful for that.
Go. That's time.
Congratulations, Gift.
Thank
I know
you.
we talked about this, but Independence Day is coming. So you decided to give Nigeria an Independence Day present with
sure.
a hat trick. Now, what does it mean for you to score just on the eve of Independence Day, and how does that tie into you wanting to get back into the Super Falcons team?
I mean, playing for the Super Falcon is a very big honor for me. I am always like more than happy to represent the green, white, green. And yeah, I'm just doing what I can do and trying to like get my shit together and hope that I get caught up. And yeah, I'm just preparing for what is ahead of me. So, but yeah, I'm so glad to like give Nigeria this precious gift.
You've made a lot of history, both back all the way from Rivers and Johnson and Co. But today, if you look at your hat trick, one is the fastest hat trick in NWSL history. Second, the second goal came on 21st minute.
Yep.
Your number is number 21, and you've talked about how important the number 21 is for you. So how does all of those converge to make this hat trick so important for you?
Honestly, I don't know how I ended up like this today. But I am grateful. I'm so excited, and I thank God. I think today is just specially for me.
Yeah, congrats on the hat trick. Incredible performance. Wanted to ask about the process of getting back to starting games and, of course, scoring goals. As you mentioned, it's been a little tough because you haven't been starting. You know, you had other players in that position. How have you kind of continued to stay focused? And then, obviously, when you get the start, this is the performance you put in.
I mean, I hold that to my teammates. Me not being starting lately is not because of my performance, but it's because I think I saw that as an opportunity to like improve myself. So I just did what I have to do, try to improve, try to see what I'm not doing well. And coming back to the starting list is an opportunity because we have a lot of great players in the team. So I'm just always like grateful when I get to start, and I just want to make good use of the opportunity.
And I think it was after the second goal, we saw the dance with you and Keisha Silla. Hal came in and didn't really know what was going on. Do you have any plans to teach her the dance maybe so she can get involved next time?
Yeah, sometimes we do like TikTok videos. We love to dance. And before the game, she told me about, we didn't practice for a celebration. I'd be like, it's going to come. We dance always. So if I just start the movement, just join me in the dance.
Congrats again.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for speaking with us. How, you have played a lot of soccer this whole year. You started in Spain, you came here, and you were kind of thrown right into the NWSL. How do you reflect on how you've grown as a player since arriving here and with all that you've been kind of given to do?
I think coming down here to DC to play with the Spirit is one of the biggest decisions I have made, and it has really like opened ways for me, and I am glad I took that decision to come because, I mean, I'm home and I am grateful.
Give congratulations for the hat trick. And also, let's talk about the negative part of the game. You have a yellow card. What can you say about that?
I mean, for me, I don't like cards, and especially I try not to like get unnecessary card. For me, today was uncalled for. I tried to like stop a quick play, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say I think I shouldn't have done that, but for me, I really don't like card because then I get to be limited on my performance because I'm being very careful. But yeah, I really don't like card. No.